The most important thing out of an SMS for me is to remember that it's not an academic tool and it's only a system by name. And I think it is there to drive improved safety outcomes. And that is improved safety outcomes from the people doing the day-to-day work. So keeping it super simple, practically focused with solutions that meet the needs of the end user is the foundational philosophy that I would put to anyone starting the journey for an SMS.
So to any operator about to start out on your SMS journey for the first time, what I would say to you is don't be fearful of it. It's not a bad thing. It's actually a great thing to have. How do you start it? Easily. The way to start anything is to just start. Start with one piece of paper and make a few notes. Talk to one of your buddies who's got one. Talk to some of the CASA people. We've got some great people in CASA who understand those systems. They've got some great tools to give you to help you. But the main thing is start small. Don't try and make war and peace of it. That's too hard. Start small, just get a feel for it and develop it and grow. And before you know it, you'll have a system you're quite proud of.
An SMS at its core, or a safety management system, is basically a way of making safety proactive rather than reactive. It's a logical way of making sure that safety is consistent throughout your organisation.
An SMS is more than just the regulation requirements. Overarchingly, an SMS gives you a framework for organisations, no matter what you do, to be able to identify and manage your key risks, whether they're internal risks or external risks that penetrate into your operating environment. So essentially it gives you a framework to be able to identify those risks, to assure yourself that you're managing them appropriately, and also to ensure that all the people that you work with understand what the acceptable and unacceptable safety behaviours are, so that you can keep operating in a safe and reliable manner.
The whole idea of SMS stems from how safety thinking was changing in the late 1980s, early 1990s. Regulators, like CASA, started to recognize that you don't know everything. You cannot know all the risks of all the different kinds of operators out there. So it's impossible for you to keep track of their risks and how to control them. SMS is in part the type of device that helps you convince the regulator that you know what you're doing.
But beyond that, an SMS is a set of framework provisions outlined through 4 components and 12 elements that assist any operator to be able to identify and manage the key risks to their organisation. While an SMS has got the 4 main pillars, that being safety policy and objectives, safety risk management, safety assurance and safety promotion, all of those are underpinned and rely heavily on having an appropriate safety culture, a set of values and especially management commitment to ensuring that those values and that safety culture are promulgated throughout the entire organisation.
Senior management and leadership are essential to the health of an SMS. Senior management can demonstrate their commitment to the ongoing safety of the organisation by being seen to actually walk the talk and actually acknowledging that senior management and the CEO are actually accountable for the safety of the organisation. An important point here is that the safety manager is not accountable for the safety of the organisation. They might be responsible for the day-to-day running of the SMS, but the ultimate accountability for the safety of the organisation rests with the CEO.
So one of the great advantages of a safety management system is it assists you internally in your organisation with your culture. And culture is a word that's becoming more and more used and more understood. It requires a cohesive group of people who care about each other, care about their guests, care about their machinery and what they do in their job. The goal is not to blame, the goal is to find out what we can do better. So the safety management system has helped us tremendously in that way to create what I believe we have is a great culture in our organisation and a very just culture.
So to me, a safety culture is a culture that allows the boss to hear bad news. It is that simple. In a sense, I love a safety management system to not only ask, oh, tell me about your incidents and let's have a whole store of those things and your incident reporting system. No, tell me about your successes. Do you actually know why you have on-time performance? What sacrifices are your crews making to achieve that? What are they not doing in order to achieve that measurable outcome? And the things they're not doing, you may not know about, you may not measure. And so invite them in. This is the sort of bad news that I think a healthy safety culture is able to both generate, listen to, and act on.
Management and senior leaders play a big part in making sure that a safety management system is part of daily operations. They're the ones that lead from top down with making sure that safety is a part of daily operations, daily conversations, and that it's the forefront of everything that we do.
A great benefit of an SMS is it actually allows you to find the errors or the omissions or those kind of lapses that are happening every day in your organisation, which not only can have an impact on operational safety, but business cost factoring as well. But beyond just the compliance aspects, SMS provides so many benefits for an organisation when managed effectively, such as improved functions and performances from a business cost benefit analysis. It can make your system more resilient. So if an event does happen, worst case scenario, an accident or a serious incident, your system becomes more resilient and you're able to bounce back and get back to normal operations much quicker. It also has benefits from a customer and consumer standpoint because people find you more reliable.
In this day and age, we're way forward in what we can and can't do and what we've got available at our fingertips. We are so fortunate to live in this great environment and work in this great environment, so we need to continually adapt. We can't just say, oh, that's how I did it 20 years ago. That's what dinosaurs did. We've got to say, I've got to change, I've got to adapt and evolve. And I think that just goes hand in hand with the safety management system.
The world is a dynamic place. That means that whatever success you were having yesterday with doing your operation in a particular way is no guarantee for safety today. So I think that is one of the pitfalls that we need to always be aware of. Stay ahead of the curve on this.
A key message from CASTA to get across, especially to smaller organisations and operators, is while we require you to have an SMS, we want it to be something that works for you, not just a regulatory compliance requirement. So CASTA is really here to support operators, to assist them to ensuring that the SMS actually works for them and is giving them benefits and able to enhance their safety performance. The better your safety performance is, the better your business is, and the more reliable you become from an operational perspective.
I have a saying, you know, we used to fly under bridges and I flew float planes, so I'm probably guilty of doing that a bit, but we don't anymore and we shouldn't anymore because we know better. So that's what a safety management system does. It highlights the risks, the likelihood, the consequence of the rewards, and are they worth it? And we just get better and we're adapting and we're doing what Charles Darwin said. The future belongs to the ones who are the most adaptable to change, and that should be us. We should adapt to change. It takes a little step and it just gets better and better. That's what I'd say.